Part one of the introduction was to show you the schematics, the network layout, and the concept. And in this tutorial, I'll show you how it's actually implemented. So again, you can just a quick glance at the setup. You can pause here to take a look because I'm going to go really fast. Here's the rough layout. Here's the detailed layout. Again, pause if you need to. Alright, let's skip this. Okay, and here's how the WAN network is set up on my two NIC cards. Okay, so we have 192.168.1.anything. I just put through 5. And the gateway has to be 1.1. DNS doesn't matter, you don't have to have that. Just cancel that. Okay, and LAN side, the second NIC card, IP4. We have 192.168.0.anything. I put 2.5. And again, the gateway for this one's important. .0.1. If you put 2, then you probably won't have any network on your server. So all we're trying to do is access the gateway, not pfsense from the server. Okay, so now let's launch VirtualBox. Again, normally it would be as a service. We wouldn't actually have to do this. Smartlaunch would, in Smartlaunch server, the clients would press a button. The server administrators would press a button that says Start Captive Portal, and it would run silently. So I'm not actually pressing any button. Everything's going to go automatically. So pretty much what would happen is we would give them this image, and it would launch silently. And when they click on Start Captive Portal from the Smartlaunch server, it would launch this silently in the background. And you can see after maybe 20 seconds, not long, it'll already be running. Everything else is it can be done in Windows. It could be programmed in .NET. It could be accessed through local HTML server. So you can see it'll show the through DHCP, the WAN, the DSL gave it this IP address, .106. This doesn't matter. You can just sort of ignore it. You don't need to pay attention. But this, you have to pay attention. 192.168.0.1. And I set this earlier through set interface IP address. And by doing that, it also set the DHCP server. And right now it's 192.168.0.10 through 254. And so you can have a lot of clients, and by default. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So pretend this is all silent. This is running in the background, okay? So if we go to the pfsense LAN IP address that we saw earlier, 192.168.0.1, then we can log in here. Oops. By default, it's admin I made it, so just similar to Smartlaunch. But most people won't even need to access this. This is only for advanced users have access to this if they want to, if we want to give them advanced access to it. And everything's open source. We can optionally change this if we want, or we can give them credit. It doesn't matter. Anyway, this is this dashboard. It pretty much shows a little bit of what's going on. If I go to Captive Portal, you can see what we're working with. Edits. So right now, only LAN interfaces has the option, and there's a lot of different customization options. I have logout, pop-out window, and then we can redirect them to, let's say after they log in, you want them to go to smartlaunch.com, and later on we can integrate it so that the customer could choose it, and then on our side in the code we would just change the XML file and re-upload it, and suddenly that's how we change anything. We pull the XML file, and we edit something, and then we push it back, and that's how we edit anything there. And so everything's edited in one spot. There's a lot of different ways to connect. There's also option for built-in radius server, local user management. There's a lot of different options. HTTPS, it would be sort of nice, but I don't know much about HTTPS. It would be nice for login anyway. Then we have the 3 customization options. So we can upload it. It says HTML or PHP. I heard that you can use ASP as well, but anyway, this is still a work in progress. I'm still researching all this stuff. But portal page contents, authentication error page, logout page, and these are the 3 portals that we can change out. Okay, so if we see it in action, then if I'm looking at my laptop right now, it says it was assigned to the IP address of 192.168.0.100. Then I just added remote desktop icon. 192.168.0.100. This is my laptop. Connect. Okay, let me close this. So right now you can see it says limited internet. Once I click that away, clear screen, let's get a new IP config. There it is, wireless LAN activity. It says smartlaunch.com. It's 192.168.0.100, regular Class C subnet. 192.168.0.1, which is pfsense. So if I try to access the internet, let's see what happens. Let's say I go to cheese.com. Oh, can't do that. Let's try a different website, yahoo.com. Nope. So you can see what's happening is on port 8000 by default. It's on the 0.1, that's pfsense. You can see it wants me to go to the through the captive portal first before accessing the wide area network. So by default, it shows username and password. Right now, I turned authentication off. So you don't even have to enter anything. You just click continue for now. Then it redirects to yahoo.com. I could also make it redirect to a different website after they log in. It doesn't matter. You can also turn on authentication by either their local or radius. And again, logging in is all a work in progress. It's the next phase. I haven't researched that much. But now you've seen it in action, you can see it actually works. It actually works really well. So if I click back, this is just a template. So we can change this template. You can imagine here, if we can fit something to talk to .NET, then that'd be really nice. Anyway, I'm not to that stage yet, but we just switch this out. That's it.